Hello class. In this video we are dealing with our assignment number 10th, that is pronunciation and voice modulation. As students of English language or any language, it is very important to listen. It is very important to develop our four skills. One that is called listening, second that is speaking, third that is writing, and fourth that is understanding. So here we are dealing with our skill number 2, speaking skills. In speaking skills, pronunciation and voice modulation is very important, because if we speak accurately with proper voice modulation and scent intonations, it become attractive language. It creates impressiveness in the mind of receiver. So pronunciation and voice modulation is very important quality. It gives another variations, attractiveness, creativity to the readers, as well as it reduce the bore feeling, repetition of same thoughts during the delivery of language. So let us discuss the importance of pronunciation and voice modulation and how to improve. This is a skill, and each and every skill will be acquired only and only practice. So in language lab, you should listen more and more English languages, and after that, if you listen it carefully, it will be reflect in our tongue, okay, in the form of pronunciation and voice modulation. So I appeal all the students to listen English news channels, to listen English songs, and practices in your level base, and automatically, by practice, the same pronunciation, intonation, stress, rhythm pattern will develop by you. So let us discuss assignment number 10th, pronunciation and voice modulation. Voice modulation means up and down of the sound. Up and down of the sound. Pronunciation means the manner of speakings. Here, practical significance. Loud reading is a deliberate activity to improve pronunciation, intonation, and accent. By reading article loudly, one can learn accurate articulation of words and sentences. So he says that loud reading, it is very important activity to improve pronunciation, intonation, and accent. By reading loudly, one can learn articulation of words and sentence. Articulation means how to pronounce. Reading does not only clarify the meaning of many words in the context, but also make you remember the new words. Okay, understanding is very important, but it enhances the vocabulary also. Reading aloud promotes language development like pronunciation, intonation, accent also, and student should achieve the same skills. Knowledge of wide range of vocabulary also. This learning experience gives exposure to communicate in English spoken and written form. So it is very important to read loudly, because it enhances our pronunciation, intonation, accent. It enhances our memory also, and it enhances our vocabulary of building also. So you should practice to read any article loudly. Relevant program outcomes are basic knowledge, you should acquire basic knowledge, communication, lifelong learning. Relevant course outcomes: formulate grammatically correct sentences, compose dialogue and paragraph for different situations, use relevant words as per context. Practical learning outcomes: use correct pronunciation and voice modulation while reading articles from different sources. Okay, practical outcome means you should practice correct pronunciation and voice modulation while reading articles from different sources. Practical skills: use computer system including language lab software, develop listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. Relevant affective domains are follow safety precautions, demonstrate working as a leader, as an individual, yeah, a fellow ethical practice. Minimum theoretical backgrounds are the knowledge of vocabulary, syntax means sentence, pronunciation and intonations, setups. You know the setups, language lab, there is a software you should attend, login in, choose the software, listen carefully the instruction given of software, listen carefully, okay, and after that listening you should practice the same things, record it and listen again and again. This is the activity which is performed in language labs. Precautions, you know the precautions, safety guidelines, handle headphone carefully and do not insert pen drive and memory cards. Let us discuss one paragraphs dealing with pronunciation and voice modulations. Okay, listen carefully and write the same paragraph in your assignment, this one. Okay, what is the purpose? You should read loudly these paragraphs and follow the actual pronunciation as well as along with voice modulation, that gives another expression in the mind of reader and avoid the bore feelings of the same sentence. Let us discuss. A vacation is an off from the activities you do every day. Vacation is an off from the activities you do every day. You go on a trip or a journey for the purpose of regeneration. We often take a vacation during specific holiday observation observance. We often take a we often take a vacation during specific holiday observance or for specific festivals or celebrations. Vacation or holiday are often spent with friend or family. Experiencing a vacation, there are two ways on how we can relax through this thing. They are having the real vacation and the dream vacation. A real vacation is something that we had accomplished with my vacation at Goa. Their experience are really true to life and realistic. We went on a beach and have the most enjoyable ways of relaxing ourselves. This real vacation is something that you can treasure through the real situation of memories. Not all things that you are want always happen here. You just have to enjoy to those limited things that exist in reality. In a dream vacation, everything that you wanted to have would always be granted, but it is only in your dreams. Everything would be a possible things, but it is not exactly factual. People are not always satisfied on dream only. They are expecting more than that, like making it happen. In your dream vacation, you don't have the chance to be in real situation of pleasure. Dream are just dreams. It's up to the person if he will make it often or not. So this is a vacation, maybe dream vacations, yeah, maybe realistic vacations. Okay, let us next. It is another paragraph regarding the urban or rural neighborhood. Let us discuss. People often become too thoughtful to choose between urban or rural neighborhood, as they both have their own advantages and disadvantages. Urban neighborhoods are more attractive than the rural areas. They provide many facilities like school, hospitals, markets, employment, etc. The transportation here is much easier. People can hire private vehicles, carry their own bikes or cars, or they can walk to their works. There are different means of entertainment in urban areas. Though urban neighborhood provides many facilities, it also makes them much insecure and unsafe. There are many chances of crimes. There are many chances of crimes. The atmosphere in urban neighborhood is quite noisy and polluted. It's quite expensive to live in urban neighborhood. Like while renting a home here, people have to pay a heavy security deposit, rent, and utility expenses. On the other hand, rural neighborhoods surround with nature. The atmosphere is very pleasant and peaceful. The day starts with a view of beautiful landscape. People leads their homes in equitancy only. So there is no issues. So there is no issues of security deposit or mortgage. The rent are cheaper than the urban areas. Generally, people rely on public transportations. There are not many job opportunities in rural areas, so they communicate to the cities in search of job. There are not much facility of health and educations. These are the two paragraphs. One paragraph is vacations, real vacation and dream vacations, and second that is called urban and rural neighborhood. You can practice this to read loudly, and if practice convert into the skills. If you daily, regularly, constantly read loudly, your pronunciation, your accent, your intonations, your rhythm, your voice modulations will be improved. I hope you will practice the same things. I request you to write these two paragraphs in our assignment number 10th, pronunciation and voice modulation. Thank you. Hope you complete it.